What's up, y'all? This is ChangeZ. It's Cakalak TV. Another quick video. We're gonna touch back on emotional intelligence again, because you know, a couple of things that came to my mind since the last video, and also something I forgot to say. So basically, I'm gonna speak about it by saying what emotional intelligence is not. Emotional intelligence is not a situation where, let's say somebody violated you or disrespected you, and for whatever reason you don't address that person. You don't even let them know how much it bothered you, and you just let it kind of fester. And as a matter of fact, not only do you never address the person who started it, you take it out on someone else that had nothing to do with it. That's not emotional intelligence, ladies and gentlemen. So, and let's say you do address that person, and you try to hash it out, and you let them know how you feel. And then that person just totally denies and acts like nothing happened. People that throw rocks, hide their hand, or tell half truths, tell half of a story. So you go and address this person, and you try to hash it out, and then they're not even honest about what actually happened. I'm kind of getting off the subject, but in that situation, you know, you did what you had to do. You just, and they're not gonna be honest, just leave it alone. You did what you had to do. You did the right thing. As long as you didn't, you know, even if they did do whatever, you know, don't address them like ferociously or like argumentatively. Just address them respectfully, and you know, and then they just totally deny everything like nothing happened, as if you just totally imagining things. You know, that's disheartening and disappointing if that happens. But if nothing else, that's a sure shot, and makes it clear that you don't need to deal with this person anymore, period. Now that's one thing. I kind of went all over the place with that. But basically, don't take something out on somebody else that didn't have nothing to do with, you know, what made you upset or what made you feel violated or disrespected to begin with. And I noticed that's something, you know, that's something I've noticed from certain people, you know, or to, you know, the person that has really had your back and never disrespected you, wanted you to do well, you know this person wanted you to do well. You turn your back on that person, and then you go click up with some other people that don't even have your best interests at heart. Maybe they popular or they got money or whatever the case is. And you want to be seen with this group of people, or you want to be around this group of people because you think it's giving you some type of clout. But they really not good people. You understand what I'm saying? But that means more to you clout chasing and what something looked like as opposed to what it is. You know, that's not emotional intelligence at all. So, you know, and one last thing on this particular subject, I noticed that the conversations, where it kind of all ties in, the conversations we need to have with each other, somehow they don't happen. And the real things that need to be addressed to bring resolutions to a situation, people don't want to have those conversations, but they steadily running their mouth about stuff that ain't important, that's in a way of derogatory, tearing other people down as opposed to building people up. You know, what happened to, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all? What happened to that? I get it. It makes sense. And we're all guilty of that to a degree at some point in our life, don't get me wrong. But you know, for the most part, I live by that. For the most part, if I ain't got nothing good to say, I ain't no need to even dwelling on it. Don't get me wrong. Certain things have to be addressed, and it ain't gonna feel good. The truth hurts to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, I think that's pretty much all I want to address right now. You know, once again, just wanted to rehash, speak on, we spoke on emotional intelligence again. Like I said, there's many facets to these words, and but I just wanted to touch on a couple more of them real quick. And that's pretty much it, man. This is ChangeZ. Cakalak TV. We out.